Have you ever wondered what it's really like to live like the Queen of Christmas herself, Mariah Carey? From multi-million-dollar mansions that look like they're straight out of a dream, to exotic cars that cost more than some people's entire neighborhoods, Mariah Carey lives in a world most of us can only imagine. But how did she get there? And what is she really worth today? In this video, we're diving deep into the luxurious lifestyle of Mariah Carey, the powerhouse vocalist with a 5-octave range, who went from humble beginnings to building an empire worth hundreds of millions. We'll take you on a virtual tour of her jaw-dropping real estate, peek in her lavish car collection, and reveal just how much money she's stacked over the years. But here's the catch. There's one property in her portfolio that's so extravagant, so exclusive, and so mysterious that even her biggest fans might not know about it. Want to know what it is? Stick around until the end because we're saving the most unbelievable detail for last. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video from Aude Media Official. Like this video if you love celebrity lifestyle content, and share it with your friends who are just as obsessed with pop culture as you are. And don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell us which part of Mariah Carey's luxury life you'd want to experience for just one day. Let's get into it. Biography and early life. Mariah Carey was born on March 27, 1969, in Huntington, New York, into a multiracial family. Her father, Alfred Roy Carey, was of African-American and Venezuelan descent, while her mother, Patricia Hickey, was of Irish heritage. Her parents divorced when she was just 3 years old, a formative event that led to a somewhat fractured upbringing. She lived with her mother, who had been an opera singer and vocal coach, and it was this maternal influence that would help mold Mariah's stunning 5-octave vocal range. Carey's childhood was filled with both struggles and dreams. Despite facing racial discrimination and financial hardship, she found solace in music from a young age. She began singing at age 3 and started writing poems and songs during elementary school. After graduating from Harborfield's High School in Greenlawn, New York, in 1987, she moved to New York City to pursue her dreams in the music industry. To make ends meet, she worked as a waitress, coat check girl, and backup singer. But fate took a dramatic turn when she attended a record industry party in 1988 and handed her demo tape to Tommy Mottola, the then president of Columbia Records. He was so impressed that he signed her almost immediately, launching one of the most iconic careers in music history. Music career, from Vision of Love to global icon. Mariah Carey's musical debut came in 1990 with the release of her self-titled album, Mariah Carey. The album was a smashing success, spawning 4 consecutive #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, Vision of Love, Love Takes Time, Someday, and I Don't Want to Cry. Her incredible vocal agility, range, and melismatic style were immediately recognized, setting her apart from her contemporaries. By 1991, she had already won her first Grammy Awards for Best New Artist and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. Her sophomore album, Emotions, 1991, showcased an even wider range of vocal experimentation, and the title track became another #1 single. Over the next decade, Carey dominated the pop and R&B charts with a string of platinum albums and hit singles. Highlights include Music Box, 1993, contained timeless hits like Hero and Dream Lover. Daydream, 1995, featured the smash Fantasy, which made Carey the first female artist to debut at #1 on the Hot 100. Butterfly, 1997, marked a shift towards a more R&B and hip-hop influenced sound with songs like Honey. Rainbow, 1999, continued her string of hits with Heartbreaker featuring Jay-Z. Perhaps her most legendary moment came with All I Want for Christmas Is You, released in 1994. Though it initially received modest success, the song has since become a global holiday anthem, generating an estimated $2.5 million annually in royalties. In 2019, it reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 25 years after its release, a rare feat in the music industry. Despite facing personal and professional challenges in the early 2000s, including a public breakdown and a commercial disappointment with the film Glitter 2001, Carey made a major comeback with the emancipation of Mimi 2005. The album produced the mega hit We Belong Together, which topped the charts for 14 weeks and is considered one of the most successful songs of the 2000s. She's since released several albums and continued to tour worldwide, maintaining her influence across generations. As of 2025, Mariah Carey has sold over 220 million records globally, earned 5 Grammy Awards, 19 World Music Awards, and 10 American Music Awards, and holds a record for the most #1 singles by a solo artist in the US with 19 chart toppers. Net worth: the empire of Mariah Carey. As of 2025, Mariah Carey's estimated net worth is approximately $350 million. Her wealth has been built through a combination of record sales, royalties, concert tours, merchandise, licensing deals, book sales, brand endorsements, and business ventures. Here's a look at how her fortune grew. Record sales and royalties. With over 220 million albums sold, her discography remains a major source of revenue. All I Want for Christmas Is You. This holiday classic alone has earned over $70 million since its release. Tours. Her global tours, especially the Adventures of Mimi and Caution World Tour, have grossed millions. Residency in Las Vegas. Her #1 to Infinity residency at Caesar's Palace was both a critical and commercial hit, bringing in millions more. Book deals and TV specials. Her memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey, 2020, was a New York Times bestseller and added to her earnings. Brand collaborations. Carey has collaborated with luxury brands like MAC Cosmetics and released her own perfume line, further expanding her wealth. How she spends her millions. Mariah Carey is famous for her over-the-top lifestyle and is unapologetically extravagant. She is the epitome of diva in the most glamorous sense, and her spending habits reflect it. Fashion and beauty. Mariah is rarely seen without diamonds, designer gowns, and sky-high heels. She frequently wears luxury fashion from brands like Dolce & Gabbana, Versace, Chanel, and Christian Louboutin. Her beauty routines are equally legendary. It's said that she travels with her own lighting equipment and has silk sheets specially flown in for hotel stays. Art and decor. Her homes are filled with custom art pieces, high-end furniture, and luxury decor. Mariah has a well-documented obsession with Marilyn Monroe, owning several rare collectibles, including a baby grand piano that once belonged to the Hollywood icon. Philanthropy. Despite her extravagant lifestyle, Carey is also a dedicated philanthropist. She co-founded Camp Mariah, a career awareness camp for inner-city youth, in collaboration with the Fresh Air Fund. She has supported numerous charities including Make-A-Wish Foundation, World Hunger Relief, and Save the Music Foundation. Private jets and travel. Mariah doesn't do commercial flights. She charters private jets to maintain her comfort and privacy, often traveling with her entourage, wardrobe team, and nannies for her children. Marriages and children. Mariah Carey has had 2 high-profile marriages. Her first was to Tommy Mottola in 1993, the same music executive who helped launch her career. The marriage was often described as controlling and restrictive, leading to a divorce in 1998. In 2008, Carey married comedian and TV host Nick Cannon. The couple welcomed twins, Monroe and Moroccan, in 2011. Despite their divorce in 2016, Carey and Cannon have remained amicable co-parents. She often refers to her children as her greatest achievement and shares glimpses of their glamorous lives on social media. She was also briefly engaged to billionaire businessman James Packer in 2016, though the engagement was called off before the wedding. Luxury real estate. Palaces fit for a queen. Mariah Carey has an enviable real estate portfolio spanning both coasts and abroad. Her taste in homes is as grand as her personality. Think marble floors, indoor pools, recording studios, and crystal chandeliers. Beverly Hills Mansion. In 2021, Mariah purchased a lavish estate in Beverly Hills for around $10 million. The mansion boasts 7 bedrooms, a home theater, a pool, a gym, and panoramic views of Los Angeles. It also includes a separate guest house and, of course, a dedicated glam room. Atlanta Estate. She also owned a 12,575 square foot mansion in Sandy Springs, Georgia, which she sold in 2022 for just over $4 million. The estate featured a movie theater, pool, tennis court, and a private recording studio. New York penthouse. Carey's triplex penthouse in Manhattan is legendary. Overlooking Central Park, this home was the setting for her MTV Cribs episode and includes a luxurious closet filled with thousands of shoes and designer outfits. Vacation retreats. Mariah has reportedly rented and occasionally purchased homes in places like Aspen, Colorado, where she spends Christmas, and Capri, Italy. These are usually filled with antique furnishings, spa-like bathrooms, and staff on call 24/7. Exotic cars, a garage of glamour. Mariah Carey's taste in cars is just as extravagant as her homes. Here are some of the highlights from her luxury garage. Rolls-Royce Phantom Drop Head Coupe. One of her favorite rides, valued at over $500,000. This vehicle exudes class and is often seen chauffeuring her around Los Angeles. It was reportedly a gift to herself during one of her milestone birthdays. Maybach 62S. This ultra-luxury vehicle costs upwards of $600,000 and was a gift from Nick Cannon during their marriage. With custom interiors and champagne flutes in the back, it's a diva's dream ride. Porsche Cayenne. While she often opts for chauffeur-driven vehicles, Mariah also owns a Porsche Cayenne for times when she prefers to drive herself, which, admittedly, isn't often. Bentley Continental GT. An elegant, powerful ride, perfect for Mariah's flashy entrances. It's reportedly customized in pink leather interior, totally on-brand for the star. Conclusion. Mariah Carey, a life like no other. Mariah Carey isn't just a singer. She's a cultural phenomenon, a living legend, and the blueprint for modern pop divadom. From her record-breaking music career to her luxurious lifestyle, she embodies the fusion of talent, glamour, and resilience. Whether she's hitting high notes in concert halls or sipping champagne in one of her marble-filled mansions, Mariah Carey does everything at maximum volume. Her story is not just one of success, but of reinvention, persistence, and the power of knowing your worth. And while her voice has filled stadiums and touched millions, her lavish lifestyle continues to capture the imagination of fans around the world.